This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Second shot here on the first. Nice recovery there.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
She's currently tied for 4th. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Players want to take out any club, driver, 3, whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score on this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Second shot on the second. And here we are with the third shot.
Yep, tracking nicely.
Outstanding approach shot.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Currently 2 under for the day.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
And we've arrived at a par 3.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
Going with the hybrid. This one might need to get down a little. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? She has this remaining for her par. If it's up, it could be in. Nice little putt to hole, that one. And and staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Second shot here on the 4th. Ooh, that almost went down. Trying to get 2-3 under par with this putt. It's tracking. Beautiful shot. And that will take it to 3 under. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Two great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Not bad. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
This would be a great up and down. This is a par putt. Yeah, we'll take that.
This player is putting for fun.
She's in a share of top spot. Let's
Are a
Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. The sixth hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
She won't be too disappointed with that. Certainly a couple of putts from there, and that'll be a good hole. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Looking really good.
Oh, that's a ripper. And that will take her to 4 under. And let's have another look at that one.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
And now 4 under for the day. Aggressive play here, going with driver off the tee.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters. Nicely done.
Second shot here on the 7th. Playing from around 160 yards. Currently tied for the lead. Going with the 7. A wonderful shot here at the 7th and sets up another birdie chance. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
Looking for another birdie here. This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Leading by a shot after that hole. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Well, this one's going right at the flag. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. A par putt awaits. That's tracking. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Currently at -5 now for the day. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Ninth hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
And tee shot looks pretty good. From around 170 yards here, currently tied for the lead.
This one's looking pretty good.
Oh, that's handy. She should be delighted with that. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? No, that's too bad. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. And in it goes for the par. And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Well, right now they should be pleased. They're playing awfully well. They've put themselves in good position to get their Korn Ferry Tour card. But let's face it, 9 holes left. Pressure packed, to say the least.
Tee shot is looking good here. Sitting at 5 under for the day. Currently tied for first place. That's a good-looking shot there. What an opportunity to make a birdie.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
This one's tracking.
Fair effort that. Good birdie. And that will take her to 6 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Nicely done. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup. This for back-to-back birdies.
Okay, steady now. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This is important. Big par putt here.
That gets the job done. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Sitting at 6 under for the day. Currently in the lead. Going with the 5-wood. That could play.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Didn't that look good for a long time? If she makes this, it'll be a good par. This one's dialed in. That's a good putt to make, that one. She's currently in first position. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
Going with the 8-iron here. Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 13th. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt. Looking really good, this one. Ooh, right by the hole. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I've got to say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
It's a little wayward.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
An opportunity to make a par here. This one's online. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
Yeah, that one will play. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. A lovely play. She's on the dance floor. 14 feet to the cup.
Little birdie look in here.
Oh, she's making it look easy. Holding putts with will.
And anything can happen down the stretch. Let's see what takes place.
Still in the lead now after that hole.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Ooh, what a recovery. Almost hold it. A par putt on the table. Leading by 3 strokes now.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
It's a little disappointing 4-up. That's not how she drew it up.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back.
This one is heading to a really not so good space.
Wow, what happened there?
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. Setting up to play the shot here from the greenside rough. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
This one's for bogey. She's currently sitting in first place. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel the TPC boss who could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
Uh-oh, this one's out, heading towards the rough.
The lines aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough. Going with the pitching wedge here. This one might roll into the rough. That's a smart option. Back into the fairway. Time now for the fourth shot.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. Well, I'm sure she'll take that one. And with this putt, she can win the tournament. It was on a good line. Oh no, that's a heartbreaker.
What a great effort in this one, going to a playoff.
Putting for bogey. And just like that, we're going to a playoff. Here we go, Rich. It's time for some playoff action.
Oh, and this tournament deserved it, Luke. So good all day long.
Well, let's begin this sudden death playoff for the championship.
Luke, I'm ready. Let's go.
And now stepping onto this par 3 hole.
Well, this player had a par earlier on this hole in regulation, Luke. Not too sure that's going to be good enough in this playoff.
Going with the 6-iron here. Not a good time for an errant approach. Missing the green in a playoff puts pressure on the short game. Wonderful effort.
And a chip in, Luke, just what the doctor ordered.
Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
Oh yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
Let's move on to the next hole of this playoff, shall we? Nicely done. Well, a big moment here. Really got to be aggressive if they want to have a chance in this one.
With their opponent in there close, Luke, absolutely take dead aim.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Good chance for a birdie coming up. She's hit it inside the range. This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
Can you hear those tweets? This is what they have left for birdie here.
This is on a stupendous...
Well, that is so cool. What a moment at exactly the right time.
Took them a little longer than usual, but what a way to win this one, Luke. Amazing putt.
Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Well, how about that, Rich? There is your champion.
Closing it out on the second hole for this player. Congratulations.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed our extra coverage in this week's playoff finale. From myself and all the hardworking people at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. See you next time.